Mm. So is it live? All right, what's up, guys? So this is Tom. You guys should know Tom. I've done a couple of videos with him. He does a kind of like bulk sniping strategy, I guess. And we've done a couple of videos. The link in the description to his YouTube channel, his course, and all that stuff. But so before we get into it, we'll talk about what we're going to sell for Christmas and the importance of VAs and stuff. But we'll just wait for a couple of people to jump in. So we'll just talk bullshit, I guess.
Get on this live, baby. Come on.
And you have a Facebook group now?
Yeah, I've had a Facebook group for a while. We actually have never talked about it on here, I don't think. It's called Dropshipping University. I think in parentheses it says eBay, Amazon, Mastermind, or Dropshipping Mastermind. I think there's 5,000 people in it.
Okay.
It's pretty damn close to 5,000. Grows pretty fast. So I started an Instagram. Check it out below.
Oh yeah, so in the so there's 17 you motherfuckers on the shit. Like my fucking video. And in the description, there's a link to Tom's YouTube, Instagram, and the course. So like that shit. We'll talk about the course in a second. So we'll answer a couple questions really quick, I guess. Does eBay dropshipping have long-term potential? And is it too late to start now?
Yeah.
So I've been doing eBay dropshipping for 6 fucking years. And it is not like, what the fuck kind of, like,
hey,
it's too late to start now. That's why I'm doing videos every fucking day telling people to dropship on motherfucking eBay. Like, what the fuck?
You should start right now because this is the time to start. I mean, fourth quarter is right around the corner and you do really want to get prepared for it, get up and running, know what you're doing. And like that, this is when I joined last year. And this is like, I guess it's like the same thing as going to the gym and start working out and you get your beginner gains. That's kind of what I did with drop shipping. And I got all excited. I quit my job. And then I was like, shit.
This is why I like having you guys on my YouTube channel, because I'm so fucking fed up with those type of questions. Like I wouldn't be what you just, so it is a good time to start, fucks. Like it's right before Christmas. You can make some bank just to get you rolling, feel good about yourself to go into next year fucking drop shipping. So yes, there is long-term potential. Are you gonna build a brand? No. But you make a lot of money. I've been making a lot of money doing this shit. Tom is making bank doing this shit.
I actually lost a decent amount of money last week. I wanna talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. What's up, Tyler?
Also, Christian asked if I'm working in an art gallery. If you guys want to buy this lovely painting behind me, it's $1,200. It was made by Ann Black. Now it's my co-working space. They sell art on the wall.
Tyler, what the fuck is up? Dude, you need to come back. Tyler, I know why the fuck? There's someone calling me. I need to close that shit. Give me a second.
Dude, you're ruining the live. Come on. Yo, what up, Tyler? Click the like button.
All right, that was my mother calling me on Skype.
Wow.
So Tyler, this motherfucker's coming down to Nicaragua, so you should get your ass down here too.
Next month, baby.
And then all right, maybe I should say secrets. What does secret?
Said RVAs and sniping the secret to drop shipping. Putting in an effort and like actually doing something instead of asking questions about the secret is probably the secret, I would say.
So this is the thing. Like a lot of you guys watching this shit have jobs, have part-time jobs, and you all motherfuckers leave your house, go in a car or bus or train, travel to fucking work 8 hours for some other motherfucker, and then come back home and watch us lives and say, hey, like, what should I do? Try put in half the fucking effort that you put in a regular fucking job on the eBay dropshipping business, and you'll make some money.
I want to also add something. Stop fucking watching Netflix. I think Netflix is the bane of like the modern day society. Like I haven't watched Netflix in like 2 years and I've gotten so much shit done. It's like every girl I ever talk to or every person, I'm just Netflixing, watching Netflix after work. It's like everybody's become a drone to Netflix. It's bad.
Yeah, pay for DSG inside Netflix.
Yeah, come on.
What else? Someone deleted that comment, so I guess I don't want to be
You make 6 figures drop shipping. That's a good one too.
Oh fuck! I make 6 figures drop shipping. Fuck, like my 3 top months maybe my 4 top months this year will be close to $100,000, if not more than 100,000.
Dude, this month would be crazy if I didn't lose so much money last week, but I'm gonna recoup it.
I want to hear about how you lost that money. So there's no.
Let me
explain for. All right. So first, Tom. So guys, 42 of you motherfuckers watching the shit, like the fucking video. In the description, there's a link to Tom's course. He ran a special. He has a $50 discount. So check that bitch out. There's a link to Tom's Instagram and YouTube. Go check that shit out and subscribe and follow his ass. But Tom, let's just talk about, guys. So I'm gonna talk to Tom about Christmas, VAs, and how he lost a ton of money last week, and then we'll come back to answer some questions.
Sounds good.
So me personally, so I generally don't list a lot of seasonal products, right?
Yeah.
But I have 4 or 5 that I can think of off the top of my head. That I have 2 in particular that I listed last year, and I still have this year. So I have like 2 or 3 Christmas trees, and I have fucking 2 or 3 turkey fryers.
Okay,
for Thanksgiving. So like I don't, again, when I list something, I like the potential that it may sell all year round. But last year I listed some Christmas trees, and the fucking turkey fryers was actually from the year before. And because the listings are so old, like no one compete with those Christmas trees, right?
Yeah.
So what are you? So if you guys want a cheat or something, you could. This is a weird thing. You could either snipe some Christmas trees and some like turkey fryers, or go backwards. You go to Academy or Walmart or one of the things.
And find something.
Find them and then list it. But what are you listing? Do you list seasonal stuff? I know some people are listing fucking what do you call this thing? Halloween stuff. What is your game?
I mean, so my game plan when I first started up until, like a couple months ago when I never really paid attention to too much, I would just list a lot and not really pay attention. But I did realize during like Easter season, I mean, I never changed the way that I would be sniping, just go onto Zik, snipe an item that sold at least 5 or 10 times in the last 30 days or whatever, and then list it. I never changed that. But if you think about it, some people's items will start to show up during the seasonal times that, have sold more than 10 or 5 or whatever times in the last 30 days. So I did end up sniping some Easter eggs from a guy during Easter. And I was selling those like hotcakes. And I was also selling the cellophane, like the plastic cellophane you wrap an Easter basket in, like so much. And I still sell that stuff because I guess you can use that at like, raffles and stuff. But so I do think I'm going to start maybe putting a slight effort, or maybe tell my VAs like, hey, if you see something related to like Halloween, or if you see something related to Christmas, or, like a turkey fry or something like you said, then you might as well, list it, even if it hasn't sold that many, but it still shows promise. But what I also want to do, since I use Sale Freaks now, is just go on to Amazon and just dedicate like one account to do it, and just scrape like massive categories of just like Christmas related stuff, throw it up there and see what happens. But only on one account, probably the account I don't care about very much, and then just like see what happens, get some reference experience, some data on that. See what it's like. I really have no idea. I'm guessing it could be decent, but I just typed in Christmas on Amazon and more than 1 million items came up. So I'll probably have to cut it down a bit. So, but that's what I think I'm going to do. I mean, I don't think I'm going to put very much effort into it, very much thought, but I think it is worth, just giving it a chance.
So Chai said, I'm selling a Trump bumper sticker for $125. So I only saw that because last year, I remember doing a video where I sniped a Trump piñata. And then someone came on my videos and told me some shit. And I could have some racist comments to Mexican or fucking white people. So you motherfuckers need to leave me the fuck alone. Right?
You're exempt.
Fuck. Savage mode. So what? Okay, so yeah, but you don't systematically list For you haven't last year, you didn't do any Christmas trees, any of those things.
Not really. It's not like I'm going out for it, but it's just ended up happening. You know, the seasonal things just from sniping, just from what I have them just as their guidelines for sniping items. It did come up, but it did prove to be like the amount of Easter eggs I sold has proven to me that like
you and these fucking Easter eggs. So you sold it after Easter?
Oh, like after Easter, I was still selling them. Not very many after Easter, but during Easter, like I was selling them so much that it was crazy. And I was like, it makes sense. But like that gift basket wrap stuff, I still sell that. And like people, it's like $10 a roll and people buy like 4 or 5 at a time. And I've been selling that consistently for a while. And I like, it has to be selling a lot when I actually realize what is selling on my account. You know what I mean? Because
because you have so many
what items you have. I really don't even know. Like if I notice an item, like that has to have sold so many more times than I actually noticed.
So how many listings do you have now?
At the moment, I think I'm encroaching upon 13,000, 13 and a half. I haven't really been listing very much recently.
That's so crazy. And how many VAs do you have?
5.
And how many VAs did you have to go through to stick with those 5?
So that's the thing. That's what I really did want to touch upon VAs, because as the sales increase in the fourth quarter and stuff, you are probably going to want, one more VA than you already have. So if you have none, you should try to get one no matter what. I mean, there's just so many shitty tasks that you could do that you waste your time on every day that like you could pass off to somebody. But the strategy that I used pretty much mitigated the fact that there's a lot of downtime with people getting VAs, because I try to teach this, and like one of my guys that I've been coaching for a while, he didn't really follow what I was saying. He hires a VA, sees if they're good. They usually suck. Then he fires them. Then he has to hire another one. And then it's just like a one-on-one cycle. And I was like, why don't you just hire 3 to 5 at once, give them a trial period where they don't have access to anything except like a Google spreadsheet you gave them. And then all they do is like 5 of them are going at once. You give them a trial period, $50 for that week. The ones that are good, you keep. The ones that suck, you get rid of. You don't have to hire anybody. All you do is waste 1 week of time instead of hiring one person, seeing if they suck, waiting a couple weeks, trying to talk to them. Like, I'm very cold with them too. And like, if you suck, you suck. I'm not hiring you. I'm not going to try to work with you.
Why does do something not boring, please? Olivia, if you don't want to learn about making money dropshipping on eBay, you could simply leave.
You don't make money.
The fuck? You want me to dance around a thong to entertain your fucking simple ass? We're trying to make money as pre-Christmas. I'm trying to get you guys prepared for Christmas. Like, one thing you guys have to understand, you can make 30% of your year's fucking money during Christmas.
Oh, easily.
This could mean $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 profit over the next 3 months. So if you guys want some entertainment, you could go to another fucking YouTube channel. I'm trying to make you motherfuckers money.
Yeah. I'm looking at well over 10,000 profit this month if it wasn't for the mistake that I'll let you guys know about later. But we'll still
get keep talking about that mistake. So guys,
I'm building up hype. I'm building hype.
So there's 62 of you motherfuckers watching my video. Like my fucking shit. In the description, there's a link to Tom's course. He's running a discount for me on my channel. There's all a link to his Instagram and YouTube. And yeah, listed 6 promoted items. All right, so Tom, let's talk about, so when you've had VA, so a couple of things. I just want to talk a little bit more about the VA thing and then go into how you lost all that money.
Okay.
And then, Olivia, please unsubscribe, you broke ass. Go watch fucking YouTube. Go watch fucking Netflix, you simple bitch.
She definitely watches Netflix. She probably has the newest iPhone too.
Yeah. This bitch is boring. Suck a nut. What the fuck? Is that entertaining for you enough, you simple bitch? Olivia L, for fuck. I should block your ass from my YouTube channel. Anyway, so yeah, so when you started with VAs, correct?
Yeah, right off the bat. I knew that it was going to suck. And I just knew that everybody was getting VAs. And I was like, I don't want to do this listing thing. Like, I found maybe like 3 or 4 items. I was like, this sucks. Like, this is a lot of effort that I like just don't want to do. And so I hired him right off the bat. Granted, I would say that's probably not the best plan. I would say you probably should go learn the ins and outs maybe for a bit longer than just hiring them right off the bat, because when I hired them, they were like, oh, we have experience doing, you know, drop shipping. I was like, okay, do what you do then. Just do it. And like, that doesn't really work out. Like, you need to know what you're teaching them in order to teach them. It's like, that's only how it makes sense. And if you rely on somebody else's coaching, I mean, that's probably the worst thing you can possibly ever do. Like, if you believe that whatever somebody else taught them is what you want. Like, I've had people ask me, like, can you make videos? Can you make a course where you make videos where I just give them to my virtual assistant and that's what they do? And I'm like, you really want what I say and what I do for my business to be what runs your business? That's literally idiotic. Like, you need to have at least some say in your own shit.
And this is the thing. Everyone wants this trying to like switch a button. Let me wipe my ass. Listen, I could sit on the beach and do fuck all and smoke weed every day and do nothing and still make $10,000 a month. But that took a lot of fucking work. Yeah. So although we've created this lifestyle where we make a lot of money doing next to nothing, like Tyler has done that. You're doing that. I've done that. Like, I could do nothing and still make a lot of money. Guys, to get to that point takes work. Like, it's funny because I was telling Darius today, like, I worked so hard to be lazy, right? Like, I was like bringing up groceries from the car today because it's a public holiday. So none of my fucking employees were here. And that shit sucked. But I worked really hard to never have to. Like, dude, when I take my clothes off, they like magically get put in a dirty clothes basket. Like,
pretty badass. But you still work like a motherfucker. You're just not working on like drop shipping as much. You're working on the videos.
I still work a lot, but what is frustrating is that these guys come on here wanting just, you could build a lifestyle, you could have a fucking passive income, but guys, you have to invest a certain amount of time in all this shit. Train your own VAs. There's certain things that you would like specifically. There's certain things that you like to do and you don't like to do that you might want a VA to do. Like, I personally have all my VAs who do eBay. If you open a message, a customer service message, you have to answer it. You can't open a customer service message and not answer it or mark it unread. And I don't check. I take screenshots of their computers every 7 minutes. Like, I'm a psycho, so I don't watch all the screenshots, but it's there. So in case I think someone is not doing the work they need to do, I can just go back in my fucking screenshots. I'm like, this motherfucker was on Facebook. Or like, this motherfucker was watching porn. Or whatever.
No porn on the job. No porn on the job. Someone asked, where am I? Looks like I'm not at home. I am not at home. I am not. The fact that you know where my home is, it's scary. Now, I'm in my office. So about VAs, anything else?
One more thing to Olivia. The next dude that fucks you, you're gonna get herpes. So be careful. Anyway, go ahead.
The fact that she's still on here.
Exactly.
And a lot, this is the biggest thing also about VAs that really upsets me is people will say, oh, Tom, like you hire your VAs, you pay them $260 a month. I don't have $260 a month to pay my VAs. And not only does that upset me, but it also upsets me that it's like, you don't need to hire a VA full time. Like, you can hire a VA 20 hours a week or 10 hours a week just to take the stress off something. Like something. And that's not going to be $260 a month because it's going to be less time. And like, nobody seems to really think that way, that they don't have to be full time. They can be part time. And I guarantee you, your fucking VAs are working for someone else. Don't let them think that don't let you think that they're not. Or a lot of them. I mean, I have mine pretty locked down, I would say, considering my business partner also has them. So we have them both locked down. But I mean, if you're hiring yours part time, they're working for somebody else. Yeah,
I mean, the girl who runs my eBay store runs it full time, and sometimes she uses someone else. And those are the only two people I have remotely. I just fired the third person I have remotely. But I record everything they're fucking doing every 7 minutes because the guys in the office, at least like I'm there, right? And I have an office manager. So, all right, what else? So, motherfuckers, there's 70 of you guys watching this fucking live. Like my shit. Tom is here. He has a course. He's giving you guys $50 off. The link is in the description. I don't know when Tom will raise the price. You have any idea, Tom?
We're thinking about raising the price once we hit 100 members all together. and we're at 72 right now. So, I mean, we got 28 spots left. We sold the last time we had a sale, we sold 12 in one day. So those spots can close up pretty quick.
They could.
You guys want to learn how to grow from beginning to end and snipe items and make sales immediately. I just had a student that had a problem, quite a good problem, that, like earlier this week, I would say, where he made too many sales and his credit card started registering it as fraudulent because he made like 75 plus sales in one day.
I remember those days.
Yeah, I remember that too. I'm like, that's a good problem to have, bro. That's a great problem. And he's like, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I'm like, well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you on that, but it's not a bad problem to have.
But 2 people dislike my video, so I'm guessing that's Olivia and 1 other person is going to get herpes. So good luck.
R.I.P.
You stop fucking with me, Tom. So you want to tell me? Okay, I already like your channel. Don't curse me out. Fuck you! Like the fuck.
Ecom Joe is getting serious right now.
Fuck you, Ecom Joe. I'll say what software I use if it has an affiliate link. So I'll tell you guys tomorrow about what software I use to take pictures of these people's fucking screen.
I think I might know.
So what the fuck? So talk about the money that you lost, dude.
All right. So I've been drop shipping. I'm almost at 200,000 for the last 30 days. I'm at like 190 something last time I checked.
Profit.
And
what's the profit?
Profit is around 8%. So if you want to do the math on that, I don't really know. I'm in talks with AccountoBot, which is if you ever heard of TrackerBot.
Yeah.
So AccountoBot is like their accounting type program. I'm in talks with them to get, I'm going to do a video on like my September sales and profit and everything like that. I'm going to try to leave out the amount of money I lost, or like, do before I lost, after I lost. But how I lost money is, so if you guys haven't seen my videos, I'm doing a bunch of videos for Sale Freaks, and we have a partnership going on. And so I moved one account partially over to Sale Freaks like 3 weeks ago, and I've been killing it, absolutely killing it. That account's already over 100,000 in sales, just that account alone. And so they wanted me to move over another account, like fully move the account over. And I was like, all right, I'll move the account over. So I take the account, I give them the CSV file of all my items, and I send it over there. And I'm like, everything's good. But then I realized that all of my items were still being monitored on the other repricing tool I was using. But I was like, I was checking and I was like, oh, it doesn't seem like anything is really like affecting it. It's just getting monitored. But then I realized that Sale Freaks doesn't have the option to turn off or turn on auto ordering for specific accounts.
Jesus Christ.
It's just, if you have auto ordering, you have it. And if you don't, you don't. And then the other account I just had going. And it was just like, oh, yeah, making the orders. I'm like, all right, so the other account's making the orders. Sale Freaks probably isn't making them. It's fine. And I checked a couple items. There wasn't any duplicates. I'm like, that's fine. It's good. And then my VA messages me and it's like, Tom, like, we have 5 people today say that they got double orders. And I was like, fuck, no way. So I checked and 240 double orders, and it ended up being about $4,000 lost.
Jesus Christ.
But I did the math. It actually was only like 3,200. So I had to, this was all yesterday. All I did yesterday was create an Excel file where at least I could count the losses. So I had my VAs go in and find like the price of every single item that we lost money on. And it ended up being like $3,200. But I also created like a template message and got every single person that we double ordered to like name. And I made my VAs send that message to every single person. So it was like, hey, if you got a double order, it would be very much appreciated if you returned it. We'll provide you with the free return label. All you'll have to do is drop it off. So
has anyone responded yet?
Yeah, actually a lot of people have. I was very surprised. So I'm expecting to get maybe half back.
And what was your first reaction?
I was just trying to keep it cool because I was like, fuck, like this definitely happened. Like I thought it could be happening, but then I checked a couple items and it wasn't happening, but it definitely happened. And I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. I was in a good mindset yesterday. So I just tried to play it cool. I was also in my office space, so I couldn't really freak out in front of all these other people, where if I was in my room, I'd probably freak out, start yelling or something. But so I also found out. So the weird thing is a lot of the people message back and say, hey, I would just like to pay you extra for the 2 items for the extra item that you sent me. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool of them. There's no way that you can go about doing that. I called eBay. I was like, how would I go about that? They're like, oh, you can't email them off the site because that's off-site selling. They're like, the only way that you could do that is have them order it again. like, yeah, if they order again, my auto ordering software is going to go in and order it before I fucking do. And then I'm just going to like sell them 3 fucking items.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it's just a waste of time. I'm going to eat the loss of whatever. So hopefully I get at least half back. That's my story.
That is fucking crazy. So guys, 65 of you motherfuckers on this shit. Like my video. Again, in the description, there's a link to the discount on Tom's course. There's a link to his YouTube channel, link to Instagram. I think I put a link to my Instagram also. So
Wesley Snipe wants to know, how much is the course? With the discount, it is $247. We're thinking of raising it to $400 once we hit 100 people, or $397 or whatever. So without the discount, it's $297 originally.
All right, so Ecom Drew, what profit percentage on sponsored listings
is the way to go?
The both of us have 2 different strategies. So you could talk about what you do, Tom, with sponsored listings.
So I've just noticed, I mean, I kind of just did the cop-out easy method way behind it without actually trying to do any split tests or anything like that, or raising my profit percentage originally. And I just keep it at 1% across the board, every single item.
Yeah, Ecom Drew. So what I do is I have a whole process about finding sponsored listings, and I use between 5 and 15%, but I only snipe higher price, high margin items. Yeah. I only use sponsored listings for those. High Life Media, I will organize the account to make sure that the account is still available in DSGenie. I don't know, Highlight Media. Let me know if it's DSGenie Lite or DSGenie Premium, please. Tom, please let us know if using simpler title affects sales.
No, you said supplier. So using the supplier title obviously affects your sales. But when the more items you put up, I mean, the more sales you're gonna get in general. The only thing that I can say about using supplier titles is that you'll never fucking sell the wrong item, or sell an item that, like, if you're sniping people, when I was sniping people's items and titles, like, sure, it's really easy. You just use their title. Obviously, their title's decent because they're the #1 seller of the item. But then it's like, oh, it was a 10-pack, but it was actually a 5-pack or something like that. It's like, I've had so many errors on like the quantity of items and like things like that, where it's not even fucking worth it anymore. Where on my Walmart items, I only just use the supplier title. I mean, I don't sell as much as I could, but I have high enough listings where I don't really care anymore.
All right, so check this shit out. So Pratish said that these motherfuckers said sniping is going to die because of the catalog.
Who's these motherfuckers?
So let me just explain.
Oh, it's Pratish. What's up, dude?
Oh, you know him? I don't know him.
He messages me all the time. What's up?
So there's no discount added on the link.
It's at checkout. It's at the checkout. It'll come on the checkout. When you're in the checkout, it'll be $50 off.
All right, so let me explain how this sniping thing works, right? People, at least how I snipe. So there are people drop shipping on eBay. Whether it is fucking from Amazon, Walmart, all that type of stuff. I find items that sold successfully multiple times and sell it for less. So let's just say, you guys know Paul. Paul does optimizing, right? So Paul, la-di-da, dances around in Home Depot, finds a lot of nice items, has a nice title, sell that bitch for 20% margin or something. Then my savage asshole comes and snipe all his shit that has sales and lowers the price. Because this catalog thing, first of all, not all items are in the catalog, but if you take an item that sold multiple times and lower the price, you still have the chance of getting the buy box. So there's things that affect how they rank in eBay sales before the catalog are the same things that affect eBay SEO after this catalog change. Are you going to lose some traffic? Yes. Are you going to have more listings? Yes. But one way that I've done to account for losing that traffic is to do sponsored fucking listings. So I'm making more fucking money now that this catalog thing is going on. Half of my items are sniped without sponsored listings, half with sponsored listings, and I still make bank. So whoever said that sniping is going to die is not making any fucking money drop shipping on eBay. Anyway, what do you give an opinion on that shit?
So I mean, the way that I snipe and stuff like that, it's like there's no way that it's going to die. And as long as you're as long as you're price competitive. I mean, some of the people that go out there and are like, I'm going to use Amazon as a source. I'm going to have a 12% profit margin. I'm going to account for 10% US, the highest tax possible. And I'm international, so I have higher PayPal fees and everything. And then I'm going to make money. And it's like, no, you're not going to sell a single item. You're not going to sell a single thing. But if you get tax exempt and if you have everything competitively priced and you go in there, not always the lowest price is going to sell, but sure as hell, the highest one's not going to sell.
Right.
So I'm never undercutting anybody because I know there's massive stores out there that sell $800,000 a month and they undercut or they set it like a 2% fucking overall profit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so, and they just use the cash back, 5% cash back Amazon card, all of that. Like, you can't compete with that unless you want to. I mean, I could if I wanted to lower my profit. I'm sure I'd sell a lot more, but it's like, that's a pain. I might as well stay where I am, except that some of my items aren't going to sell and then go from there. I mean,
and guys, you have to understand, is it hard to get tax exempt with Amazon? No. You have to understand, Tom has a certain strategy because of motherfuckers like Tom and Tyler. I hardly sell items from Amazon because I'm not going for that. I do get cash back. I do make money on the front end, but a lot of those guys who are playing with this 5%, mainly for the 5% cash back on Amazon, have very low margins. So because of that, I don't drop ship. Maybe 5% of my items might come from Amazon. So there are millions of buyers on eBay and hundreds of billions of dollars sold on eBay every year. So for fuck's sake, I'm not saying every single human is going to make money drop shipping. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But there's millions and millions and millions of dollars in profit that if you know what the fuck you're doing, you're still going to make money, whether it's sniping, whether it's optimizing, whether it's bug sniping. You just have to understand the fucking platform, understand how to get in front of people, and things would sell.
And pick a method. Don't go hard on one method or one thing. Like a lot of people, not even with just a method, they'll like, oh, maybe drop shipping is my thing. Oh, maybe Amazon drop shipping is my thing. Oh, maybe FBA is my thing. Stuff like that. But so people will bounce around on ideas of what to even do. But once you pick something, fucking go hardcore on what you want or like what you think is the best method. Like if you want to optimize, then optimize everything. Don't be like, all right, I'm going to optimize 2 listings. Then I'm going to undercut people like really far down with the 5% card on this one. It's like, it's not going to show you any results and you're not going to find anything that really works. You need to find out what truly works and then just keep going for it. I mean, there's people that have all sorts of different methods, but the way I teach is completely different than what Mark does. And we're selling a decent amount combined together. So, I mean, it is what it is. And
Paul is doing something completely different and he sells. And Becky's doing similar to Paul and she sells. And Tyler does similar to you and he sells. So for fuck's sake, Kevin, DSG full is repricer, stock monitor, lister, sniping tool, correct? Tom, are you going to make a VA course?
Yeah, I plan on it actually. That's in the works. I've gotten so many questions that it would be dumb of me not to. Yeah. Like, I mean, I think I could make a pretty decent VA course. It's going to be cheaper than a regular course, obviously. I'd say it maybe will be around 20 videos. I'd probably have some live interviews on there and just like really like show what I ask and stuff like that. Because I feel like a lot of people, their number one concern is being afraid to like be on camera and like talk to their VAs and stuff like that. But I feel like that's the number one thing. And I saw somebody say that Paul has videos in his course, in his VA course, where you can just give them to your VAs. And sure, you can have those videos. Like I could make videos like that too, but I think that's a fucking stupid idea. I don't think you should hand your VAs cookie cutter fucking videos because then you're not even running your own business at that point. You're literally using someone else's strategy to have someone else do something for you. And I mean, it's watered down. It's really watered down.
I think one of the problems is the fact that we're calling these people VAs. You have employees. It's not a fucking robot in fucking Philippines or India.
My mom gets really mad about that. She's like, they're people. They're people, Thomas. Stop calling them virtual assistants.
Yeah, I only say that because people just not on a personal level, really. But when I look at how people communicate about VAs, they don't realize that you're going to be fucking managing a team of humans.
Yeah.
Like you're building an actual business and having employees. So for fuck's sake.
People treat them like shit too.
Yeah.
Pratush asked, Tom, do you need good credit? I think you do need higher credit for the 5% card, but there is also a 3% card as well that a lot of people don't even talk about. And I know Jason's on here, my business partner. I just saw him comment. That's what Jason started off with until he found a way to get his 5% card. And that's what he's been doing since. But extra 3% on every purchase is also pretty good.
Kevin, Diashini tracks how many accounts and listings. We don't limit the amount of listings. For every extra account is $40. A team of bots. My eBay account. Tom, have you ever had issues with Vero?
Yeah, I've gotten listing banned a few times where I couldn't list for a certain period of time. But that was back when I was literally just being an idiot. Like
listen anything.
I was just listing anything. I didn't really pay attention to any of the Vero lists. I was using Web Seller Guru, and that is like a shit program. And their Vero like list. We're on Sale Freaks. You can put up like, all right, on Sale Freaks, I want to list 500 items. Or say you get it down to like 500 items you want to list. 250 of them will get bounced back for Vero or something like that. Duplicate, this, that, the other. It only lists like half of them every single time, which some people will be pissed about. But in my mind, I'm like, it's saving our fucking ass. It's absolutely saving your ass. But like Web Seller Guru would never bounce anything back. And then I would like get fucking wrecked on the back end. I'm just like Vero. So I got like a 3-day ban, a 3-day ban, a 7-day ban. And then after that, I was like, I need to like check myself before I wreck myself. And then once I actually took it under like control, then it was fine. I've never gotten in trouble since.
Fuck used whoever F. So DSUD doesn't use the eBay API to snipe anymore, so you wouldn't have that problem. What's good, guys? What's up, Mark? What's up, Hamza? I think that's a cool name.
Everybody in Morocco has the name Hamza. I'm fairly positive every single man in Morocco is named Hamza. It's only
there's 70 of you motherfuckers watching shit. Like my fucking video. In the description, there's a link to Tom's YouTube channel, Instagram, my Instagram, and Tom's course is now discounted at $249 or $247. $247. If you see it at $300, the discount will come at the checkout.
If that doesn't work, message me on Facebook or something. Question for Tom. How are you guys going to handle your business if your VAs are affected by a typhoon? It's already happened. It's true. It's already happened. I mean, they just take a couple days off. There is a typhoon going through right now.
I can't believe someone asked it.
It's a legitimate problem, though. It's not a bad question, but I mean,
find some backup VAs in another country.
Yeah, buy them a generator. No, I don't know. They've had power go out for a day or so at a time. I've had to fill in some of their duties every once in a while. It's really not that big of a deal. If their whole entire fucking Pueblo gets wiped out, I have no idea. I'd have to run it by hand, I guess.
Like, okay, guys, you're running a real business. Like when Nicaragua was burning to fuck down, it's not burning down anymore. But when it was burning to fuck down, some of my employees couldn't get to work. Like I had moved.
Yeah.
Like you have to this is the thing about running a business. And I think a lot of this eBay drop shipping thing has much less moving parts than a lot of other businesses. So you get a lot of people that are not used to solving problems on a daily basis. But listen, like running any fucking business,
yeah,
like all you do is fix problems.
That's all it is. It's consistent. That's all it is.
On every fucking day, problems come up. So I personally I use a couple of VAs, but I don't, strangely enough, because I make so many fucking videos, I don't like speaking to people on Skype and shit. So I literally moved to a cheap country so I could build a fucking business with cheap employees. Like that's the reason why I moved to Nicaragua.
Not a bad idea. The one thing that Grant Cardone says in his 10X rule book is like, you can't get mad about like when the power goes out if you didn't buy a generator. It's like, that's your own fault. Exactly.
It's just about solving problems. Like I fire people really quickly. Like I just fired a ton of people.
Yeah.
But I always try to figure out what part of it was my fault. Like for instance, I've hired people that I shouldn't have hired. And you have to like, because I feel bad because they like have a child,
or you needed somebody like to fill that role really quickly or something.
Really quickly. And then you have to also take that responsibility for making that dumbass fucking like decision. Yeah. And then like I tried to fire like in Nicaragua. If you work more than 30 days, you have to pay like severance or whatever. So I tried to fire before, like if I have any doubts, like I hire and fire like crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't play that game. Anyway, I'm ready for my free Destiny. Okay, Mr. Medina. Leah Powers laughed at your Pueblo.
I guess it's more of a shack.
That's why I asked, because I knew that.
Yeah, there actually is a typhoon coming through. My VA did tell me about it.
Coming through where? The Philippines?
Yeah.
That's fun. That's crazy. I don't want to say it's funny. We had a crazy earthquake like 2 days ago.
There's a fucking hurricane or whatever hitting the U.S. too.
The world is about to end.
It's crazy. Somebody also asked a while back, I forgot to answer it, was do I still use Profit Scraper? And I am in the process of moving all of my items from Profit Scraper to Sale Freaks. There is definitely some issues. Profit Scraper is a great program, and the way it runs, I've never really had an issue with it, but there is some issues with the way that they're getting their API codes and stuff from Amazon, and I'm pretty sure it's sketchy, and that it like they're gonna end up probably just.
You can't fuck with. That's the thing. You can't. I hope you fired someone from customer service for the issue. Yes, I did. Fuck you. Yes, I fucking did.
Also, the guy from Hamza did say that he is from Morocco. That was a good. I knew it.
Tales from Virgin Islands.
So that's my opinion on Profit Scraper.
So Tom, you fucking software for the tracking. What the fuck is up with that?
It's coming out. It's literally this week. It will come out. My buddy had to come home and fix some shit, and he also wants to put in all the affiliate stuff for like somebody like you and whoever wants to market it. Then once that gets figured out, I mean, he knows how to code, but he doesn't know everything. So it takes time to learn things. But it's been ready. We've had 3 people. Well, besides me, 3 other people using it consistently, and there's been no problems with it. So you will be top rated on eBay, no matter where you drop ship from. And I mean, how you deal with it on talking with the eBay reps, I've never gotten in trouble, but that's up to you.
All right, Tom, good looking out on the Sales Freak Zeek Analytics merge. Did Sales Freak merge with Zeek Analytics?
They have a thing where if you have Zik, then you can like source a bunch of items, put them in a folder, and then from that folder you can check which ones you want, and then you can just like say go to Sale Freaks and which account, and it just pushes it into Sale Freaks. It does it with a lot of programs too. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a history lesson on Hamza, the name of the Prophet Muhammad's uncle. Neat. Oh, the Typhoon already. Do
you even know who the Prophet Muhammad is, Tom?
I mean, I saw it on South Park.
Oh fuck!
Nah, I might piss somebody off.
70% markup when sniping too high. So Pratish, I don't snipe like that. I don't randomly choose the markup. If I could beat the price, I list it. If I don't list it. If you asking that question, go on one of my other videos and do my free course. No, follow me on Instagram first. Then I'll make a video saying fuck you. And then if you check the bio on my Instagram, there's a link with the free course. And my free course is going to be updated by the end of next week, guys.
Yeah, I want to update mine too. I didn't really I mean, I put some work into it, but I definitely could go out and, actually really make it, because I basically just took videos from my actual course and put them all together and like what I thought would make sense. But like it's not like 100% like made to be its own small mini course.
Okay. So guys, 72 you motherfuckers, only 32 likes. Like my shit. Tom is here giving you guys a discount on his course. He does like I guess we call it a bulk sniping method.
I guess that's what it's turned into being. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Eventually,
where did that come from?
I started with just Zik Analytics and listing individually onto Web Seller Guru, and then I've like over time I was just like, this method's too slow. This method's too slow, and then I kept building up.
Okay.
But I would say Zik and Sale Freaks as a combo, and like so Zik into Sale Freaks, doing that whole method that I made a video on Sale Freaks about, and the just Sale Freaks locator like tool that scrapes all the items, that's like a deadly combo because you can pick more like, you know, selective on your items with Zik. And then if you just want to go hog wild and say, I'm going to list 2,000 items at like a decent profit percentage and see what happens, then you can just do that as well.
Terapeak is dead. eBay actually bought Terapeak.
Yeah, they did.
eBay restricted my account because they found out I was using DSM tool.
I find that hard to believe.
Okay, so first of all, Shai, I don't want to speak directly to that because I actually got like 3 emails over the past 2 or 3 days about someone saying something like that. I can't say if it is true or not. I know at DSUni, we have stopped using all the stuff that was breaking the eBay's terms of service. We don't do it through the eBay API. Yeah. So there are only a couple pieces of software like Zeke scrapes and some others that does the sniping stuff and doesn't go through the eBay API. But I can't, if eBay restricted your account, dude, like ask people at DSM Tools what to do. Like I can't, I don't own fucking DSM. I would say fuck DSM Tools because I have another software, but I'm friends with the guys.
That's what I say too. I say that as well.
Yeah, I tried to partner with those simple cunts and they didn't want to do it. I'm friends with the dudes at Sales Freak. So
the guy at Sales Freak's cool.
Great info. I'm a new week, 3 weeks in the game. Good job, John. Like list and make that money. What do I need to do to get DSUni full version free for life? Yeah, we're doing that, but because we're spending a lot of time moving DSUni over to the new platform, I will start offering that in a couple of weeks once it's done. This is my first day on eBay. I'm trying to find a good product to list. Please, any method to find it.
Please watch more YouTube videos.
Yeah, I have videos on it. Tom has videos. I have a 1-hour free course. Go do that shit. Like the link is not on this video, but it's on a lot of the other videos. It's 1 fucking hour. It give you a lot of the basics. You clearly don't want to throw up. Just from your message, you don't seem like someone who's going to spend, I could be wrong, Ava, but you don't seem like someone's going to spend $300 on a fucking VA and then a ton of money on software right away. So go do the free course and start listing some shit manually first. I used to use, I never happened to me. List a vibrator is more in demand.
Whoever keeps doing this like spade thing, it really does catch my attention. So you found a trick on this chat ASMR. I have no idea about AutoDS though. I have no idea. I've heard it's decent.
What's up, Eric? Had my best day listen 20. That's good, dude. So I'm gonna do some more videos. But yeah, this is more about Tom. So how long we been on this shit?
I don't know. I really have no clue. Does it say?
It doesn't. But we've been on for like an hour.
Wait, it does. 47 minutes. If you hover over the bar and go to the beginning of it, it'll say -47.
Yeah. All right, so Tom, I think we'll do this. We might do this. Oh shit! So my favorite card is a 5 of clubs. Do you play poker by chance, Tom?
No, not really.
I
play this game called 45s that not very many people know about. That's what we always play.
Hopefully, when you come down here, Tyler should be down here also. So like you guys both agree with 200 to 300 snipe items a day with competitive pricing better than 50 optimized? Oh God.
This is semantics. This is way too much semantics. Like if you just fucking list it, it would like you would figure it out on your own. Like
like you can't
twiddling yourself.
You can't you practice. Clearly, you need to choose a strategy and just do it because all this 50, that could be 200 or 300 snipe items that are a piece of shit and 50 perfect optimized items. Like I don't even want to answer that. Fuck. Like choose a strategy and do it.
Focused, used, whatever your name is. You asked this twice, so I'll answer. Top rated, does it make a difference in sales? I mean, I would hope so. Does the difference between below standard and above standard make a difference? Yes.
Yeah, it does.
So I would say that the difference between above standard and top rated makes a difference.
Listen, so I have a lot of, I go in and out from top rated to not. And when I start using your software, I guess I'll be top rated all the time. Now, when you get top rated, I have seen an increase in like 30% in sales from when I'm not top rated, right? A lot of my items rank on top anyway because they're old as fuck. But Gail, I'll give you a discount, a senior citizen discount. Send me an email. The fuck?
If you want to sell 5 items a day, you should just start listing items, dude. Like,
yeah.
Oh
the fuck? So, guys, I think we're going to have like a dropshipping meetup in Nicaragua. I think on the 19th. We'll confirm that this week. So if any of you guys crazy enough to fly to fucking Nicaragua to meet me, Tom, like Becky, Rico, Dan, Tyler hopefully would come, Matt would
Tyler's
come,
coming,
Paul
dude.
would come. Tyler, bring your ass down.
Dog as an excuse. Like, what a poor excuse.
What he said?
He tried to use the new dog that he just got as an excuse. Like, so you have a girlfriend for, she can take care of it for
Tyler, we here for like a fucking weekend, dude. Bring your ass down. Watch over 100 dislikes is coming. I don't know what fuck you're talking about. Anyway, guys, I had Tom again because someone actually requested that I have Tom back on the channel.
Woo!
So guys, subscribe to my fucking channel. Look in the description. Subscribe to Tom's channel. Check him out on Instagram. Check me out on Instagram. Tom, I actually think I'm gonna get a private island next year, but that's I can't wait to. I'll have some pictures when you guys come down here.
I'll have so much more money to fucking blow at that point in time too.
He doesn't know.
King Carlos requested me. Thank you, King Carlos. I feel like I probably know who you are, but like all these like screen names are throwing me off.
So there are 3 dislikes. So 2 people and Olivia are gonna get herpes.
Do I look like I'm related to Daniel Cormier? No, I'm the farthest thing from Daniel Cormier.
Daniel Cormier.
Know.
You answer Cormier.
He looks like you.
The black dude?
He's a big black like UFC fighter.
That is funny. That is a big black dude. Yeah, they're first cousins. Like the fuck.
I wrestled in high school too, and that's the first thing one of the coaches said to me. He's like, "Are you related to Daniel Cormier?" I was like, "I have no idea who that is," and I looked him up. I was like, "Definitely not. Definitely not."
Oh fuck. Ma, check your video in a few days. Okay, I guess.
Software is coming out next week, Forest Hill.
My eBay is suspended. What do I have to do? You want to answer that?
Call them. Figure out why.
I've had because I run the Ashini, I've dealt with a lot of people who get their account shut down. You want to call eBay. They have different levels of shutdown, right? So they can shut you down where they want you to like just verify information. They can shut you down where you take down all your listings. And even when they say you shut down forever and you're never going to have an eBay account, I know 3 people in DSUNI who've gotten their accounts back. So you can get your account back. If you've gotten an account shut down before, if you owe eBay money on a different account, that's a whole different fucking story, right?
Yeah, it's called debt. You probably shouldn't do that as much, but I did actually get one of my accounts taken, all of my listings off my 3rd account when I made a new one, and I realized it, and within like an hour they were all back on. Like I even got them to relist all the items for me.
So what did you do?
I called them and I said, "What the hell is this?" And they were like, "Oh, we need to just verify something." I don't know what they verified. I was on the phone for like 30, 40 minutes. And then I was like, "You guys better list all my items back up. I don't want to list those again." They're like, "Oh yeah, we'll do that for you." And I've told a lot of people to say that has happened to, and they said they've had to list all their items back up manually. But
yeah, I haven't had that happen to me for maybe like a year or 2. But the last time it happened, I made sure that it put my shit back up. I actually just had this conversation with Preston like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I want to list more without listing fees. Buy a bigger store or like gross a fucking vagina, dude. Like part of making money is putting out money. Like I get so tired of people saying like, "What's the secret to not pay eBay fees? What's the secret to not pay insertion fees?" This is all part of the game. We're competing against other dropshippers. We have all the same resources. We sell on the same platform. Some people have better credit. Some people have more money. Some people use different strategies. But you can't get around paying fucking eBay.
Can't get around hard work and just consistency and like never giving up. Like do you know how bad I was just like, wow, I just lost $4,000 fucking last week. And I was like,
and this is the thing, when I laugh, people are like, I'm sure people are like, how could you laugh? But I laugh because
I
that
laugh
is
about it.
part of the fucking game. Like you're
Yeah.
an entrepreneur. Like what the fuck?
I'm sure it's not the first 4,000 I'll lose, and I'm sure I'll lose 4,000 on a stupid endeavor at some point in time.
Yeah, Andreas, DSG tracks 150 items. It's funny that like you talk. So what you just said, you said about like nothing replaces working hard and consistency. So guys, if you want to see how fucking Tom lost $4,000, wait till it goes. Wait till the video is published and just rewind that shit. Because we're not going to talk about that shit again at the end of the fucking video. But I think it's interesting that you were saying about like consistency and hard work and blah, blah, blah. Because like, I am not like this motivational. Like in business, if you can't motivate yourself, like if you need me, like I know some people say, Mark, you're motivational, and that's great, right? But if you need me to motivate you to make money for yourself and your family and pay your fucking bills, you have a bigger problem.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I've always wanted to make a lot of money. I've always wanted to like travel and live this. I don't know how to stop working, so that's another problem. But guys, at some point, you have to take responsibility for your fucking life. You have to, like when you feel sad about going to work or you hate your fucking job. Like I used to be a manager at Target, right? My first job out of college was a manager at fucking Target, right? Damn. I had a degree in math. I did like some internship at Harvard, and these were the only cunts that'll give me a work visa, right? Because I was like an international. I didn't understand.
I had a lot of friends get sent back because of that.
Right, because you have to find like a job that'll sponsor you and shit. I didn't realize if I made a certain amount of money, I could get a business visa. I figured it out after. I got a business visa and stayed in the US, right? But at some point, I was coming home every day, slamming the door, going to 50-cent beers on Tuesdays, going to work hungover on Wednesday. And I had to be like, this shit is going to stop. I did the extreme shit of quitting my job, driving to Miami and living on my car. So I wouldn't suggest you guys go that way. But at some point in this whole entrepreneurship journey, if you want to start your eBay dropshipping business, you have to accept the time that you're wasting. You have to accept what you do before work, after work. You have to sacrifice something to find fucking success. Like
quit video games, quit Netflix, stop excessively masturbating, and you'll probably
dude, stop masturbating and stop smoking weed. Like I started to smoke weed after I started to make money. like I was 3 or 4 years in. I was already making $100,000 a year before I started to smoke weed, and I'm 35. And we don't have like different types of weed in Nicaragua. So I don't smoke in Nicaragua. I fly to Uruguay where it's legal, and then I smoke.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Same thing with Massachusetts. Oh, it's legal here.
Really?
Yeah.
The US is so crazy. So that's what's going to happen. Once it's completely legal in the US, all of Central America. See, Central American government is a long story, but they get money for all the people that are locked up based on like drug charges from the US government. So once the US puts marijuana completely legal, like people down there will stop doing that. What's up, Giovanni? You're from California. How do I find DSG sellers that actually made? So first of all, you can't snipe DSG sellers.
No way, both.
What's that?
So it's either it's weed or beating your meat. No way, both.
Oh fuck! I love these lives. Anyway, guys, I need to go. Tom, I say we do another video next week, and are you going to get the software done by next Thursday?
I'm going to fully commit to it. It will be out by next Thursday. Whether there's an affiliate code on it or not, it's already ready to be out. It's just that we're trying to get the affiliates on there for people that want to like just.
Yeah, tell your fucking dude to get the affiliate shit done.
All right.
I'm not going to talk about your fucking software until you give me an affiliate link.
That's true. I completely understand. I'll just make a video about it on YouTube.
All right, guys, follow fucking Tom. His link is in the description, both Instagram and YouTube. Subscribe to my fucking channel. Mark, I made $1,400 this week, and I was high all week. You were high. I'm guessing you were high, and you made the $1,400 from electronics.
Yeah.
I'm also guessing you're high right now.
With the grammar.
All right, motherfuckers, have a good one. Last time, in the description, Tom has a course is discounted. I'm trying to get you guys prepared for fourth quarter. If you want to make bank, this is the perfect time to start. Check out Tom's course in the description. Tom, you answer questions in your private group and that type of stuff?
So basically the course, once you get the course, then you are going to be put into a private Facebook group where me and or my business partner, Jason, who has posted some comments in here tonight, will answer every single question that comes about. I don't think there's been a single one we've missed yet. And some people just don't seem to have Facebook or something. There's only like 60 people in the group, but there's like 70 something plus people that have bought our course. But yeah, we try to answer every question. I get hit up on Facebook all the time and I answer all of my students' questions. And I mean, I'd really try to be as personable as possible and as transparent as possible as what you should do and what I believe is the best for you in your specific situation, because everybody has a different journey. And I really do think that it is about making it work for you.
James, stop. I will look for the dislikes. So James is saying there should be more than 100 dislikes. So let me tell you a secret. I've bought dislikes on other YouTubers' videos just to fuck with their psychology before. So like, if 100 videos shows up on my channel, I could give a fuck because I've played this, like, I've started that game. I'm a psycho competitive freak. So I've been buying dislikes on people's videos for 2 years now. I don't think it's so funny. Anyway, have a good one, Tom. Thanks for your time. Have a good one, guys. Subscribe to my shit. Go to grab Tom's course before the price goes up, and look out for our video next week. I'm having Tom weekly, and the Rico and Dan, the Amazon guys weekly, and then Matt, I'll start to have weekly again pretty soon. So awesome. Wait, one other thing, Tom, is your business partner, can he come to Nicaragua also? No.
I mean, I can ask him. He lives in Colorado, so I mean, I don't.
Talk to him. It'll be interesting to have as many people down just to have the conversation, and
we'll bring the party.
Yeah, like I can't party too hard. All right, dude. Later, guys.
All right. See you guys. Thank you very much for having me.